Hi Sagittarius, I hope you're okay. I'm going to do a reading for Sagittarius, general and love. So let's see what's in store for Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, there was a competition last month where you could win a birth chart reading. And the winner of the competition is Jasmine Burrow. So Jasmine, congratulations. And I love the competition so much, I'm going to continue it. What you have to do is become a subscriber and you have a chance of winning a birth chart reading myself. And I'll announce the winner at the end of the month. So let's get into it, Sagittarius. Okay, first card, Sagittarius. The Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving energy that surrounds a sense of security, stability. This could be somebody wanting to come in and speak about something regarding finances. This could be an energy moving to you slowly. Maybe they're trying to build up this courage to approach you in this situation, to offer you a sense of security. They could be just watching at the moment. So the Knight of Pentacles sign card, so Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, this really speaks about the offer of stability, the offer of security here. Temperance, the major arcana for Sagittarius. So, this is a mindset that you could be having at the moment. You could be wanting to build up towards some security, some finances. You could be, doing this process of building on slowly to grow what you need to do. And you've had a very methodical, meditative mindset about this. It's almost like you're trying to place some security, stability, structure in your life. You're trying to create this, like a system of security, stability. It could be surrounding some finances as well. It could be some of your actions. There's a slow process. There's a process that also needs routinely for you to think about. Four of Pentacles, yeah, this really does speak about you trying to create some security. This really does. Four of Pentacles, you're trying to build structure. So at the moment, that is your focus. So whatever energy is wanting to approach you, they've got to be understanding that they have to move slowly, because for you, you're trying to build a connection. Sorry about that, Sag. Okay. Okay. The Death card. The Death card is major arcana for Scorpio. So this is, a sense of loss with some things. You're having to understand that there is a process of beginning, but sometimes the process of what we need to start again through can just create some tension, can create some feelings of having to understand the process of why we have to detach from certain things. So with the Death card, it doesn't mean new beginning. It's just the way we feel it, the way it impacts us. We have to feel this sense of, okay, I have to remove certain emotions so I can have this room to introduce new. Like we have maybe been so attached to those old emotions, attached to the way it felt, because especially with the Knight of Pentacles here, it created a sense of security for us. So having the attachment to the way it feels, and then having to go through a new process again. I think that this has created some meditative mind over what it is, and having to again go towards how to build back up, or build things again, build things in the way that you want, so it feels similar or new, but in a way that gives you security as well. Yeah, the Three of Swords. So you could be feeling quite, the mindset about some of this loss. You could be feeling like it shouldn't have happened in the way it did. The Three of Swords, it's, it creates a sense of betrayal in some things, and I feel like maybe you're wanting to separate from the way it feels, and then again, this is why you've got into the mindset of what does it really mean, because there's some of the things that we've had to detach from, we can get very comfortable in the way it feels. And so for you, with the Three of Swords, in the sense of cards, you're having to overcome this feeling of why it feels the way it does, and so you can move into another energy. The Death card as well is major arcana for Scorpio, so you could be dealing with Scorpion energy, but this is something that it is starting to go into a past energy. Again, because of the way it feels, it's creating a mindset where you're focused on security here. The Eight of Swords. The Ace of Swords, yeah, the Ace of Swords speaks about there being a container of thoughts surrounding the situation. I feel like, it's almost as though it highlights the things that have made you feel contained. And so you can now get to a point of understanding what it is you need to do to free yourself from some thought processes, some things that are wanting to create this cycle of, energetic turbulence in the mind for you, because you just want to focus on the security. It's almost as though you've got to put your energy into that, because then the sense of loss has meaning. And so but it also can create, putting so much emphasis on the way it feels when it feels secure can also feel confining as well. It's almost as you've got to try and make sure there's a balance. Meditation over why you want to feel certain feelings is really, really good for you. It clears the mind, it helps you to feel free from certain things. Judgment. The Judgment card, it definitely speaks about a situation, process that you've gone through. There's a process of releasing from this feeling of what has to remain. And it remains in the past. So there's a process that you're having to go through, and it's created a highlighting of maybe not just how you feel, but those around you, how they feel, how they've felt about this situation. Maybe some of this detachment has affected those around you as well. So again, this could be why it's creating a container, because it's not just dependent on you, it's dependent on the energies around you. High Priestess. Oh, I love it. Yeah, High Priestess is major arcana for Pisces. The Judgment is major arcana for Libra. So I get the sense that you're definitely having to go into the higher mind space, because you want a sense of balance. You want to understand the process of going from one energy to another. Because you don't want to feel held in this feeling here, this Three of Swords energy. You don't want to feel held in the container of the way it feels. You want to be able to feel like you have an understanding of knowing why, ethereally and emotionally. You want to understand the processes of going to the next stage. Nine of Pentacles, yeah. Yeah, definitely you're really thinking about what it means to create the growth in the way that you need for yourself. You know, and it's almost as though it's created, what it's created is your understanding that you can't fully rely on everything outside of this. So some things, your sense of security's got to come from you. And so it's just created this knowing that your strongest energy is the one that remains with you. And I think that's a lot of part of the process of knowing what you've got to do. But it's just hurt a little bit. That's all I'm sensing, is that it was a bit burdensome to come to this understanding this way, but nevertheless, it's created so much understanding for you, and it still continues to create understanding for you. Okay, so let's get some clarification. Let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups, yes. So this Knight of Pentacles, this person that's in the background, not getting any attention. They want to create happiness with you. You know, they see happiness with, but your mind is focused on something else at the moment. So you're just trying to create your own version of happiness here. I think the Knight of Pentacles of Earth sign or earthy energy has come up before in previous readings, but I can't remember which month it was. Let's just clarify the Temperance. Page of Pentacles, yeah, definitely. You're having to understand what's needed to create even the small touches of security, and the new introductions of what it means to make things stable, make things balanced, and especially creating monetary and financial beginnings here. Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles. The Strength card. Strength card is major arcana for Leo. So yeah, definitely you're wanting to understand how to make things structured in a way that it can't move. It can't, have any, negative penetration. And it's taken all of you. It's taken all of what you have to get to this point. Sometimes it can feel overwhelming, but situations wouldn't be given anything more than we can't handle. And this is what you'll understand at the moment, that you have more strength than you even realize, and you're powering through to get the things that you want. Let's clarify the Death card. The Queen of Cups, yeah. The Queen of Cups is water sign card, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It really speaks on top of the Death card, which is also Scorpio. But I think it speaks about changing the way this feels. Going into that the Death card space where you're having to explore transformation through the sense of loss. You're now having to, transfer it into the empathy and intuition needed to know your surrounding, know what you want, using your spiritual mind, your empathic mind to explore situations and just, feel things from the heart, using your spiritual gifts here. Let's clarify the Three of Swords. Justice card. Yes, this definitely speaks of balance. Major arcana for Libra, but this speaks of the balance that you're trying to create on the center card on top of the Three of Swords. So you're coming out of a situation where it just shook you, and now you want a sense of balance, and you're using your gifts You're using your the knowledge that you have, the emotional intelligence that you have, your physical strength here, Sagittarius. I just love this for you. It's 8 of Swords here. Let's clarify. Six of Pentacles, yeah. This definitely speaks of receiving and giving. And you can only be given, what you can carry. You're not going to be given too much. And I think again, it speaks of that. It speaks of understanding that sometimes containers happen in life, but and they have to, because they have to create a certain feeling, but it's not going to be something that's going to be so overwhelming that you can't understand that you can free yourself from that container. You have the gifts and you have the know-how how to do that. You just obviously need to understand how it feels, how it feels in that moment, and then you can know. This also speaks of spiritual offerings, spiritual gifts, things that can come towards you because of the effort that you put in. It's almost like a spiritual monetary promise. So let's clarify the Judgment card. The Four of Swords, yeah. The Four of Swords definitely speaks of being in a situation where the container, going back to this because this is like the container card. it's like saying being comfortable in a container. But on top of the Judgment, I think it's just shaking your sense of comfortability. So you've had to explore the way things feel differently. It's highlighted the fact that some things were becoming too comfortable and there needed to be some shifts here. So I think it's been relatively good. It's just the way it's made you feel. It's created some huge understanding here. So let's clarify the High Priestess. Five of Cups, yeah. Again, it speaks of having to let go certain situations, and this is what you've come to understand. And spiritually, you're aware that you've got to let go some emotions. You can't hold on to them because, to fill them all up with keep them remained in that negative. That what's been there is it doesn't allow room for new emotions, new cups to be filled. So you're letting some things go. Let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Two cards here. Six of Swords. Moving away from the thoughts of what was. And Three of Cups. Embracing the love that is around you and that nurtures you in the way that you need to be nurtured. Yeah, so definitely there are those that see the effort that you put in and you inspire them. You are the light in some of their lives with the stars here, you can see. Having those around you that have the mindset that you need to feel the resonance, the high vibration, and continue that going forward. The Six of Swords speaks of having to understand that we never forget fully the things that that have made us feel, but we can move away from them and we can use the way they've made us feel to be a catalyst to the new direction. Okay, let's get some love cards here, Sagittarius. Okay, let's see. Palm trees, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. I love it when the card comes out, it just clarifies the whole thing. But I also feel like, I could have just read that. I could have saved myself 20 minutes. But this really speaks of this, again, what we're saying, your need for security, this and security and growth and endurance, the way you've had to grow, endure some things, and your ability to be flexible. So this could relate to your connection as well, with it being the love cards. Let's get another card. Love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you, and letting you know. I don't really feel like this is the energy that we spoke of in the beginning, but it's almost as though you're not really paying too much mind to it. You kind of, you know, it's there, and you don't mind the messages. You don't mind them letting you know that they're thinking of you. But it really just, it's up to you what you want to do, because I feel like your focus at the moment is definitely speaks about security. The Snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Again, I feel like this is, you know, some of the energies that have been trying to contain you, some of the thoughts that made you have certain doubts about things and have to make you have to go into the mind space of what does it all mean. You know, definitely speaks of knowing who's around you, having an awareness with the Queen of Cups energy here, having to use your intuition about who you can trust and who is there for you. Three of Cups, who is going to be reflective of what you want, of how you feel at the moment. Okay, Sagittarius, let's get some angel cards for you as well. Healing energy, yes. Healing energy, Sagittarius, and I think it's what you've been doing. You know, things that have stirred you. You've got to an understanding of why, and you're just letting it, you know, be, and you know, you're understanding what it is you need to create the healing that is going to serve you and what's going to inspire you to move forward. Oh. Joy and contentment, love it. Yeah, definitely focus on the energies that are around you that are there for your well-being. You know, they want to see you do good. They want to see you do well, be happy, enjoy. Let yourself love. You know, let yourself be loved. I love it. Okay, let's get one more card. Inner child healing, yeah. So sometimes we've got to understand that we are dealing with other people's deep, you know, situations that they've gone through, and we are part of the interaction that they need to project. And so sometimes it can feel as though it's, you know, it's personal to you, or you know, something that you did, or you know, the interaction. You know, how did we get to this point? But we are dealing with, you know, everybody's sense of need to express themselves, their inner needs, inner requirements. You know, they're just conscious of each other. So again, understanding it in that way, you're also having to see some things about yourself so you can get to that sense of healing also. Okay, Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here. And if you like the message in the video, please like, subscribe and share, and don't forget the competition where you can win a birth chart reading with myself. All you have to do is become a subscriber. And until next time, take care. Bye.